Welcome to the Styled Space channel. I'm MJ, and having you here truly means a lot. Today, we're diving into vintage meets modern, timeless Parisian luxury in tiny apartments. I'm your guide through this dream apartment where vintage heritage and modern minimalism converge into timeless luxury. This journey celebrates the philosophy of curated living, where every object matters, every line sings, and small spaces become sanctuaries of refined beauty. Like, subscribe, and join us as we discover how Parisian apartments prove that true luxury lies in intentional simplicity. Tiny space, maximum elegance. The art of curation, in Paris, constraint becomes philosophy. Here, square footage surrenders to intention. Every piece, whether inherited Louis XVI chair, contemporary ceramic vase, or brushed brass sconce, earns its sanctuary through deliberate selection. This apartment demonstrates the principle that emptiness, when punctuated by precisely chosen objects, achieves what abundance cannot: transcendence. Curation is not deprivation. It is abundance distilled to its most essential beauty. Color palette mastery, neutral luxury secrets. The Parisian neutral is not absence but whisper. Creams caress whites, golds murmur against soft beiges. This palette becomes a canvas where vintage patina and contemporary geometry achieve dialogue. Strategic jewel tones, emerald, navy, deep wine appear like secrets, anchoring the space with emotional depth. Color here is not proclaimed, it is discovered. The mastery lies in restraint that invites contemplation rather than demanding attention. Vintage treasures, finding authentic French pieces. Vintage in Paris is not nostalgia, it is lineage. A Louis XVI chair is not decoration but inheritance, a vessel carrying the hands of previous dwellers. The hunt for authentic pieces requires patience, knowledge, and reverence for history. Markets, brocantes, and family attics yield treasures that contemporary manufacture cannot replicate. Each worn edge, each patina, whispers of time lived. Authenticity becomes the invisible luxury that elevates a space beyond trend. Modern minimalism, clean lines meet heritage, contemporary design language, geometric precision, material honesty, functional purity, creates the perfect dialogue partner for vintage elegance. A sleek white shelving unit becomes architecture for displaying an antique mirror. A minimalist console table anchors a vintage chair. This conversation between eras generates visual tension and emotional resonance. Modern restraint respects vintage complexity. Vintage richness humanizes modern geometry. Together, they transcend both individual aesthetics into something entirely new. Statement lighting, chandeliers reimagined, light is emotion made visible. In Parisian interiors, illumination transcends functionality to become sculpture, jewelry, and philosophy. Crystal chandeliers, whether inherited or contemporary interpretations, cast light that flatters and dramatizes. Sculptural brass sconces create focal points while providing ambient warmth. Pendant lights with alabaster finishes suspend like clouds of refined radiance. Each fixture is chosen not merely to illuminate, but to evoke, to anchor the space emotionally and aesthetically. Texture layering, tactile luxury in small spaces, minimalist minimalism risks coldness, Parisian minimalism embraces warmth through texture. Silk cushions whisper against linen, velvet catches light like jewels, mohair throws promise softness. Polished wood grain speaks of authenticity. Plaster walls hold subtle shadows. Natural fiber rugs ground the space in earthiness. These textures transform emptiness into invitation. They seduce the senses while maintaining visual calm. Tactile luxury, felt, not merely seen, becomes the invisible architecture of comfort. Built-in storage, hidden elegant solutions. In tiny apartments, storage is not luxury, it is survival. Yet Parisian design transforms necessity into elegance. Built-in cabinetry with refined molding disappears into architectural grace. Integrated shelving becomes gallery walls. Hidden drawers preserve visual calm while maximizing function. Wall-mounted solutions eliminate floor clutter. Each storage innovation is designed to serve the aesthetic first. The practical comes second. The apartment breathes because nothing is stored carelessly. Everything is integrated with intention. Mirrors and reflection. Expanding visual space. Mirrors in Parisian apartments are not reflective surfaces, they are spatial conjurers. An ornate gilt-framed antique mirror, positioned opposite a window doubles light, deepens perceived depth, and becomes a sculptural art object. Contemporary minimalist mirrors with thin metal frames create dimensional illusion without ornamental distraction. Mirrors transform a 10-square-meter room into perceived infinity. They multiply beauty, reflect light, and serve as windows to elsewhere, the essential magic tool of small space design. Window dressing, light and softness, Parisian windows are sacred portals. They frame the exterior world as living art. Window treatments, sheer curtains diffusing golden light, Roman blinds in natural linen, delicate sheers that soften without obscuring, balance privacy and luminosity. Heavy drapes have no place here. Instead, fabrics whisper, allowing light to penetrate gently. Sunlight becomes a design element, sculpting time as morning rays shift across cream walls. Windows are neither covered nor exposed. They are honored as essential architectural partners in the room's emotional narrative. Curated accessories, meaningful details, Parisian apartments do not tolerate decoration without purpose or beauty without meaning. Every object invited into these spaces must justify its presence through utility, beauty, or emotional significance. A leather-bound journal, an artisan ceramic bowl, a brass paperweight, a potted orchid, each speaks of intentional living. Accessories are not filler, they are chapters in the story of who lives here. They reveal taste, history, and philosophy. Curation becomes autobiography, rendered in objects. The coffee table, focal point styling, the coffee table is the anchor of living space, the stage where daily life performs its intimate rituals. In Parisian apartments, this focal point commands refinement. A marble-top table with sculptural base becomes art. Atop this surface, carefully composed vignettes. A stack of beautiful books, a candle, a ceramic vessel, perhaps a small sculpture. Nothing casual, everything intentional. The coffee table styling reveals the inhabitants' entire philosophy. Their reverence for beauty, their understanding of scale, their commitment to curated living. Bedroom sanctuary, Parisian sleep spaces. The bedroom in a Parisian apartment is not a secondary space. It is the most intimate expression of art de vivre asterisk. Here, luxury becomes purely sensory. Headboards crafted from velvet or boucle extend wall to wall, becoming architectural focal points. Layered linens in cream, ivory, and barely their tones create tactile invitation. A single brass reading lamp casts warm pools of light for evening contemplation. Antique nightstands hold personal treasures. The bedroom whispers rather than declares, a refined sanctuary where rest becomes an art form. Kitchen elegance, cooking in style, the kitchen need not be hidden away. In Parisian apartments, this functional space becomes gallery and performance stage. Open shelving displays beautiful dishware, vintage utensils, and artisan ceramics. Copper pots hang with sculptural intention. A small marble countertop becomes a canvas for culinary creativity. Vintage or contemporary appliances integrate seamlessly, functions serving beauty rather than dominating it. The kitchen in Paris is where daily life becomes ritual, where cooking transcends necessity and becomes meditative creative act. Living the dream, bringing Parisian luxury home, we have journeyed through philosophy rendered in interiors, through the conviction that small spaces become sanctuaries when intentionality guides every choice. From curated accessories to light orchestration, from vintage treasures to contemporary restraint, this apartment embodies the Parisian principle of art de vivre, the art of living well. You possess the tools now. Begin with curation. Edit ruthlessly. Choose objects that speak to your soul. Mix periods with respect and vision. Allow light to become your design partner. In this way, even the tiniest apartment becomes infinite. The journey continues. Building your elegant sanctuary, your apartment awaits transformation. Perhaps you possess an inherited mirror waiting for the perfect wall. Vintage chairs yearn for companion pieces. Objects whisper stories, seeking their rightful place. This is not about trend or expense. It is about intention, taste, and reverence for the objects that surround your daily life. Like this video to affirm your commitment to beautiful living. Subscribe to join a community of design lovers. Thank you for spending these 30 minutes within this dream apartment. May your spaces, however small, become sanctuaries of beauty, intention, and refined joy. This is the styled space, where luxury meets restraint, where vintage conversations with modern, where every tiny apartment becomes infinite. Until our next journey together, keep curating, keep editing, keep choosing beauty. Au revoir and sweet design dreams. Subscribe, like, and share this elegance with others seeking to live beautifully, intentionally, and forever *a la Parisian *.